Hi you guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I have made some Asian inspired patties, swa cute. These are wonderful, they're flavorful you guys, and you are going to love them. You guys get into the kitchen with me and let's get started. We're going to start with a pound and a half of shrimp, a pound of ground beef, 1 egg goes in. I have my carrots, I have my onions, I have my green scallion, my celery, and I have red bell peppers that I have as well that I'm going to incorporate. And what I've done is I have half a head of cabbage, and I've salted it, and it's been for an hour, and if you can see, it has retained a lot of, it has water. The salt, what it does is it absorbs the moisture in it, which is going to keep our cabbage whole and nice and firm when we go to cook it. I am also going to be adding a bit of sesame oil. Not too much because it is strong, it is very concentrated, and a little bit of sesame oil. I will add the ingredients towards the end. The shrimp that I use is a 3665. This is a particular size that I use. Okay, it doesn't matter which size that you use. I'm just going to chop that up. And then I'm going to mix this all up, you guys. Let me just mix everything. I'm going to take a towel and I'm going to just absorb more water from the cabbage. Just going to incorporate that really very, very well. Look at that. And of course, I'm going to add my ippies, about a tablespoon right in there. I don't want to add too much salt because of the salt that is already that was already in a cabbage to absorb the moisture. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my jicama up. I'm going to just use a peeler for this. This is also known as the Mexican potato. So this is a jicama that we're going to add. It's going to add a crunch and some good flavor. It has it's good for vitamin C's, vitamin A and B. So this is it. So now we're going to leave this and we are going to stuff these tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to put them in our patties tomorrow. All right. So we'll see. I'm going to add the jicama tomorrow as well. Just because I'm not too sure what it's going to. This is the first time I'm using the jicama. So we're going to add that as well as our bean sprouts tomorrow. Okay, here it is, you guys. Here's the filling. Yum, 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 yum. I didn't add any moisture to this. I just sauteed this with some garlic, and that was all I did. So you're going to leave this to cool off extremely well before we start to fill our dough. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, you guys, to make the dough for our filling, we're going to use 2 1/4 cups of flour. Okay, we're going to use a 1/2 cup of semolina, 2 tablespoons of sugar. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we have a 1/4 cup of shortening, which we're going to just incorporate and mix. And we're going to mix this until it's like a peas, like a really well incorporated pea size into our mixture. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just, you can use a fork or anything just to cut that in. I'm going to stir this really, really well. I'm going to have to get some gloves because I want this really, really well mixed. Okay, can you see how that is now? This is perfect. Look at that. You can see that it's clumping together. That's perfect. So now we have to add our wet ingredient, and it's going to be water. So I have 2 cups of water here. Not that I'm going to add 2 cups of water, but we are going to add water, about 1/2 cup we're going to start with, and we're going to see how our dough is coming along. So you're going to just make a well and incorporate this. Okay. Let's see how well that comes along. keep going in it. Add a little bit more water. We are up to a cup that have been included in this. So how are you guys? Gotta put some elbow grease in it. Hope you guys are doing good. Thank you guys for joining me in my kitchen today while I make this wonderful recipe. Inspired by a wonderful patty that I enjoy. That I'm gonna also show you guys because I had to buy some today. Let's go for another couple of drops. These are going to be appetizers, you guys. We want our dough to be nice and soft. You would always want your dough to be nice and soft, not too stiff. And then we are going to put this right into the refrigerator. And I'm going to make this, I'm going to let this rest, but you can do this an hour. So you can leave this in the refrigerator for an hour, okay? But I'm going to leave this overnight, okay? Because I'm going to be making these tomorrow. But I'm going to let this rest. Just knead your dough. It will come together. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm going to have this resting overnight. And I am going to roll these out tomorrow and cut them. But I want to show you guys my inspiration. Yes. You guys, I tell you, when I tell you how much I love this patty, it's so amazing. And here it is. I purchased 2 of them. Look at that. So good. And when I tell you that they serve them only at 4 p.m. that you can go and get these. Okay? And it's called swakio. That's all right, you guys. So part of what I'm going to be putting in the filling is also some bean threads. And I'm just going to put it in some hot water. Okay, for 10 minutes because I don't want them to be mushy. I'll put that to the side, and I'm going to prepare and put my bench flour. So let me get the flour so we could start with the dough. Okay, so I'm going to just start rolling it out. Just because I left this out, I had it in the fridge and put it out for, it's been over an hour now. It's been a little bit over an hour. I'm going to open these up nicely. So all I'm doing now that it's completely opened up, I'm just cutting circles to them. You can make them any size that you want. Like I said, these are going to be for appetizers, so that's why my you can see the circumference is much smaller. So that is why. And this came from, it's just shrinking. So let me finish making my circles, cutting them out, and I'll show you how we fill them. So all you're going to do is you're going to start putting in some of the filling right in the middle there. And we're going to stretch this dough out. So let's start. Just pick up this first one over here. Okay. Pull it out. Gonna just tuck those. Okay, make them nice. Make sure that it's nice and tight, you guys. You can use the edge of a fork and crimp it if you want. I'm gonna take a fork. Do that for you. And just go along the side real quick, nicely and quickly. Okay, so you guys, with the rest of the dough that's left over, you can just take that again, put it into a ball, okay? And then you can start and roll it out again and begin cutting, okay? And complete. So I'm going to I'm going to roll this out now. Once I've made sure that it's well incorporated, everything is back. Remove those circles. And now I'm going to roll it out. Okay, and then I'm going to start cutting them up again and read that I'm making another filling for this, and this is the pâté codé. This is the traditional Haitian pâté codé. I've made the filling, which is made with smoked herring. And if you want to see how I made the pâté codé, simply just leave a comment down below and I will be more than happy. Now, to make the cod, which is the braid, you're simply going to pinch to the tip and push it down. Push it out, push down, okay? Push it out, push down to make a nice tight rope. You're going to push it in, push down. Can you see that? Push it in, push down, push it in, and push down. There you go. Can you see this? And you're going to go all the way around. Very simple, just to make your patties very pretty. Now, that's why it got its name, pâté codé. There you go. And then we're going to deep fry these. Can you see how pretty that is? And we're going to be deep frying this. And this is going to be part of my appetizer tray. Heat, not too high so that they don't burn. You want them to be nice and golden. Okay. So now I'm done with the smoked herring. Okay, now I'm frying the beef pork, then the beef and shrimp, the Asian flavor. Make sure you lower your temp so that they don't burn, you guys, because they fry really quick. Here you go, guys. I'm all done. Here is the Asian swakyu inspired patties that I have made, and then I've also made my pâté codé. You can see the cord, you see how it's twisted beautifully, you guys. You know, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate it. I love you guys for watching. May you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. I am also going to be leaving on the side some egg rolls that I'm going to be making with the same filling, the Asian filling. That's why that side is left open there. But you guys, thank you again. I love you guys for watching. I hope you've been affected. Bye, guys.